All right, we are recording. So first off, I want to thank all of you for hopping on this little Zoom chat with us tonight. For those of you that don't know me or weren't invited by me, my name's Sarah. I am the leader of Team HEARTcore, whom you are going to learn all about tonight. You're going to get to hear from myself as well as a few other coaches on our team, and we are going to share basically, as you probably heard from the coach that invited you here, we're going to share a little bit about what it is that we do as coaches. So in order to help me kind of facilitate our discussion tonight, I do have a PowerPoint presentation that's going to help me. So I will pull that up right now and we will get started. All right, so hopefully you all can see this. If you can't, someone can stop me. So like I said, welcome to our coaching opportunity call. Just to give you guys a quick idea of some of the stuff we're going to cover tonight, we are going to be talking about who Beachbody is, who we are as a company. Obviously, we're talking about coaches and what our role is, what we do. The big question a lot of people like to know about, how we earn money. How do we get started? If you're feeling like this is something you might be called to do, how do you start? Time requirements, obviously, is the number one concern of people more often than not. So we'll talk a little bit about kind of what a typical day in a coach life looks like. Coaching fees. We get into a couple common coaching myths. That's a tongue twister there. But, we talk about, oftentimes people think they have to be good at selling things or have tons of friends or be at their goal weight or, have a fitness or nutrition certification. So we'll talk about some of those things and the fact that they are myths. And then finally, we'll wrap up with kind of how you can join us. Once again, like I said, if this is sounding like something you think you would want to be involved in. I think someone just hopped on and I'm getting a little bit of background noise. So if you can look in the bottom left-hand corner of your Zoom screen for the microphone button to mute yourself. There we go. It went away. I think you found it, whoever you were. Thank you. So let's dive in, guys. First off, who is Beachbody? I feel like majority of you probably know. Probably a Beachbody coach invited you to this group, so you're probably familiar with Beachbody, but just in case you're not, let me tell you a little bit about our company. Beachbody is actually considered to be the leader in at-home fitness programs. You probably recognize some of these trainers here, or maybe some of the program names I have listed, anything from T25, the really popular 21-day fix, Hammer and Chisel, all the way up to the brand new Core to Force program. Beachbody is really known for bringing world-class fitness programs, world-class trainers, and world-class workouts right into your home. So chances are, you've heard of one of these things, right? Maybe you've heard of Beachbody because Beachbody is constantly mentioned on TV, fitness magazines, newspaper articles, celebrity workout secrets, if you're reading those tabloid magazines, right? Tony Horton makes workouts for celebrities like Usher when he's on tour. Missy Elliott has credited Shaun T and his T25 program to helping her lose over 100 pounds. Demi Moore, Brett Favre, Pink, all of these celebrities have credited P90X with some aspect of their fitness. So, there's a reason that you hear Beachbody's name over and over and over again. These are high quality programs, high quality products. They're constantly evolving and diversifying, and bottom line, they work. So to tell you guys a little bit about, coaches and kind of how we came into the picture, basically Beachbody realized that there were people out there a long time ago that were doing their workout programs, like P90X, for example. Cooper, we're on a call right now. Nope, no playing. They realized there was people out there that were doing their fitness programs and telling other people about them, and those people wanted to do it too. And so Beachbody kind of saw this pattern happening time and time again where someone would do a program, they would get really great results, they would tell their friend, and their friend would want to join. And that's kind of the short story, the Cliff Notes version of how the coaching opportunity was born. So basically what a coach does, now that we exist as coaches and we have a role and a job, we commit to a health and fitness journey. None of us are at our goal weight or at the end of our road here. We are on a journey, constantly evolving, constantly trying to be better. You should honestly never be at the end of that journey, right? We lead by example. It goes along with the fact that we are on a journey. We're not just sitting here, at the end of our road dictating to others what to do. We're kind of walking the path along with them. We're working on our goals while helping them work on their goals. We're using Beachbody programs and products to help us get there, right? A Beachbody coach inspires and helps others that want help. Think of the coach that invited you here. You've probably seen her social media page. You may have participated in some of her online accountability groups. We're really like other people in that we are committed to improving our fitness and our nutrition, but we're unlike other people in that we share that journey. The reason we share that journey so much is because we hope that we can inspire someone else to get started on their journey by us sharing ours. Sometimes people get nervous or a little scared or weary about this whole idea of sharing your story. Ask any of the coaches actually that are part of our team who may be on this call right now. We've just been talking about this in our team a lot recently and the importance of sharing your story and how it is scary at first. You will be amazed, I promise you, at the people that more or less kind of come out of the woodwork when you start sharing your story, because something that you say, something that you do resonates with them and clicks with them, and it inspires them, motivates them, encourages them. So while it can be scary, there's this awesome potential that is there to start really connecting with people and inspiring them by just sharing who you are. The good, the bad, and the ugly, not just the perfect version of you or the social media version of you that so many people post, just the rainbows and butterflies portion. I'm talking about everything, right? And then hosting the online groups is just kind of a vehicle for which we provide that continued support, motivation in terms of the fitness and nutrition, right? A coach also is committed to personal and professional development. And personal and professional development just means any bit of knowledge or information that you're absorbing or taking in, whether that's reading or listening to something that is intended to help you grow in a particular area. So, this can be, it's not just fitness related. It can be helping you with relationships or finances, self-confidence, faith. On the professional development side, this can be continuing to learn about Beachbody, about the company, about the products. The bottom line here is that basically you're always a student. You're always continuing to strive to learn more and become a better person, which ultimately leads to you becoming a better coach. Coaches recognize and acknowledge success. You probably know this. If you're in a group with your coach or you've ever done a group with your coach, coaches provide praise. Lots of praise, lots of encouragement when people do good. Everyone loves a shout out every once in a while, and coaches are just the ultimate cheerleaders who are there to provide it for you. And then finally, there is the option of building and training a team in your coaching business. Now, this is an option for coaches that want to continue growing as the leader of their own team, and ultimately, this is the portion of coaching where there is the potential for a lot of financial benefits is in the aspect of building and training a team. So speaking of that, I can speak a little bit now to kind of how a coach earns money, because that is, this is a business and you do earn money as a coach. So we want to be upfront with you right now kind of about how that happens. Number one is through commissions on programs and products. So basically, long story short, you earn 25% commission on products and programs that you refer others to. So that you're doing a program, you're getting great results, you're sharing it on social media. Someone asks you what you're doing. You say, oh, I'm doing this workout and I'm drinking this shake. And, you get to talking and they want to jump on board too. And you send them to your page and they purchase it from you. You earn commission on that. Basically that's how commission works, right? Additionally, there is the team bonus. Now this goes along with that last bullet point on the last slide where I said, this is where if you're building a team of your own, there's a lot more information to be provided about this. When you get to this point, I know it's a little bit very detailed, this portion of earning money as a coach, but just know that if you are looking to make this your full-time job. A lot of coaches do this as a significant, if not the main form of how they're providing financially for their family. This is the route you want to go to. You want to look at that option of building a team and how you can do that, because that's where the most money is going to come from, honestly. I like to talk about some indirect earnings and incentives as well, because it's not just, money. We have the chance to earn, prizes almost on a monthly basis. I mean, anything from Beachbody swag to Shakeology samples or the Beachbody performance line, apparel, anything that, I have backpacks and tote bags and coolers and yoga mats and Monopoly games, you name it. There's all kinds of things Beachbody is giving out to coaches monthly that are, I kind of like to include them in earnings, because it's really fun rewards and incentives that you get. Additionally, the chance to earn free trips. Any of you who are friends with me on social media, you just know that I got back from the Beachbody free trip last week. I was in Punta Cana at an all-inclusive resort, a Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Punta Cana, 5-star resort, absolutely amazing amenities, and it was a trip that I earned and took my husband on for free just by being a coach and doing what coaches do. So there's a lot of extra things in there, aside from just the money that coaches have the opportunity to take advantage of. So if this should be something that you are interested in, how do you get started? Legit question, you guys. You would do the enrollment through your coach. Your coach is the person that invited you to this call tonight. And they would walk you through the steps, kind of take you through that process. Then you would receive the invitation to our team page. We have a team page on Facebook. And so while your coach is your direct mentor, you have access to our entire team. That means you have access to our entire team's knowledge, training, resources, anything that we have, amongst any single one of us in the team is shared among each other. So you're never alone in this journey. You have the opportunity to be immersed in an environment of coaches who are both just getting started on their journey like you, or coaches who have been doing this for, many, many years. Just like being in a challenge group, you're surrounded by a community of like-minded people who are all sort of working on similar things, right? You'll go through a little goal setting session with your coach. This is just kind of where, let's lay the foundation here. Let's see where you are, see where you want to go with this, get you started on some simple steps to begin your coaching journey. Some of those might include some training. We have some team training, some self-paced training, all kinds of different training that takes place on various portals, Facebook, outside websites, things like that. But it'll teach you things like how to begin sharing on social media and building that confidence, how to build relationships with people, start talking to people, share the opportunity with people, how to run groups, all of these things. We'll kind of work with you on all of those as you get started. So again, don't feel like you're in this alone, or you're going to be just pushed into the deep end on this. You're going to have help from your coach as well as our entire team. Additionally, Beachbody is going to get you set up with customized websites. This is not something where you need to be a technology guru, because that I am not, my friends, not at all. So Beachbody takes care of a lot of that stuff for you in getting you set up with some of your coaching websites and resources that are going to be very, very helpful to you as you move forward in the business. Oftentimes we get asked about time requirements. And the bottom line, as that first bullet point says, is that there's no time requirements. There's nobody that's going to force you to work X number of hours in a week. You are the boss of your business here. So basically, it's one of those things where you get out of it what you put into it. So if you're thinking that you're going to make a substantial income from coaching, 30 minutes every other day invested in your business probably isn't going to cut it. So there's no one-size-fits-all kind of time requirement that coaches put in. It kind of ranges. I would say anywhere from 1 to 3 hours a day is common, but that doesn't have to be 1 to 3 hours like solidly sitting at your computer doing work. We talk about building business in your pockets, and that's not a money reference there. It's building business in your pockets of time, little pockets of time. So it's when you just find time throughout the day to do business building activities. So for example, I listen to personal development. I'll put on a team call or something in the car while I drive to work. Sometimes I listen to calls while I go running at lunchtime. Some coaches on our team do their workouts while their baby naps. Some people send messages while they're on their lunch break from their day job. You see what I mean here? There's little pockets of time throughout the day. And if I added that up, it might be between 1 and 3 hours a day that I'm spending, but it's not usually 1 to 3 hours of solid time spent sitting in front of the computer. This business is very mobile, very portable, very convenient. So you may wonder how you're going to find the time. I'm so busy. We're all so busy. But whenever something is a priority or when something is important to you, you find a way to find the time, essentially. Maybe it means you cut out an hour of Netflix at night or something. If you're serious about this, you'll be amazed at where you can find some pockets of time to do some work. Again, like I said, with the convenience factor, take this business mobile. This is literally all you need to run this business. You got one of these and you can be a successful coach. You can work your business literally from anywhere. We encourage you to work smarter, not harder. In terms of fees, I want to be upfront about this as well. There are two coach fees that you need to know about. Number one is the $40 coach enrollment fee. Now, I will pause here and say that if you have purchased a challenge pack from your coach in the past, a challenge pack is when you got like a fitness program combined with Shakeology. Or maybe if it was recently the Beachbody On Demand, the online streaming workout service, plus Shakeology packaged together, anything that came packaged with Shakeology, that's a challenge pack. So if you bought one of those at any time, that $40 fee is actually waived. So for a majority of you here, you probably have participated in a group in the past. Majority of you are going to have this $40 enrollment fee waived. So it's actually $0 for you to sign up. And then the other fee we have is a $15.95 monthly business fee. And now what this does, I was kind of alluding to it on the last slide, I think, or maybe 2 slides ago, when I was talking about Beachbody setting up websites for you. That's kind of what your $15.95 goes to. We're not one of those like, I don't have stacks of P90X DVDs sitting in my closet, like waiting to ship to people. My pantry is not full of bags of Shakeology unless they're my own. Beachbody takes care of our website maintenance, the housing and shipping of all products. That's what I said when I told you that Beachbody gives you customized websites. Well, it's so that you can just send people right to them. They go right through Beachbody in a website that is linked to you so that you're getting the commission on it, but Beachbody's handling all the shipping and all of that. So you have an access to a library of trainings and things that are, like I was telling you about the trainings from our team, there's a whole plethora that Beachbody provides for you as well. Additionally, they do the accounting, direct depositing, a lot of business tracking and record keeping for you, reports and everything. Well worth the $15.95, you guys, for everything that Beachbody does for you. So in terms of the $40 enrollment fee, if you're looking at that and you're like, oh man, I've never purchased a challenge pack before, that stinks. You can get one at the time that you decide to sign up as a coach. If you do that and you take advantage of that, they just never charge you the $40 to begin with. If you have purchased a challenge pack in the past, what happens when you sign up is you initially pay the $40. Hey, oh my goodness. You initially pay the $40 and then you just fill out a simple form to have it enroll or reimbursed to you. So that's how that works. So don't fear if you haven't ever bought one before, you can still get one and have that $40 fee reimbursement or waiver option. Now, I want to just point out one more example here in terms of this slide and talking about the fees. Some people, get upset about the $15.95 or don't. I guess they wonder how they're going to make money if they're having to pay money on this. Let me just use Shakeology as an example real quick. If you purchase Shakeology alone and you're not a coach, it costs $130 plus shipping plus tax. I've seen it get up to like $150 almost, depending on shipping to some places. The coach price on Shakeology is $90 plus shipping and tax. So let's think it's like a $40 savings. So even with your $15.95 monthly fee, you're still coming out having netted saving like $20 a month. So the fee and you're getting your discount, your coach discount on things, they kind of offset each other, but you still come out ahead on top of it. Also know that coaches get 25% off everything: programs, products, Shakeology, performance line, apparel, anything you have in the Beachbody shop to buy, coaches get 25% off it. 3-day refresh kits. Anyone need one after vacation? Those are 25% off too. There's no other business you can start out there for yourself that has as low of a startup cost as potentially $0 and $15 a month. So it might seem like a lot of the time, but just realize the potential that you have to make money back on it, and it's really absolutely worth it. So at this point, I'm going to turn it over to Katie. Katie's another coach on our team, and she's going to talk to you a little bit about some of these common myths about coaching that people tend to have. So I'm going to let Katie debunk a few of them for you. So Katie, you can go ahead and unmute yourself, and I will control the slides here for you.
Okay, thank you, Sarah. One of the first myths that people usually say when they are thinking about the coaching opportunity is that they don't want to be a salesperson. They don't want to have to be pushing product and being really just salesy, is what we kind of call it. And for what we do, that's a good thing, because we are not in selling products. They are tools that we use to help change people's lives. That is our business. We are in it for changing people's lives, for helping them improve how they live. And so don't be a salesperson. I mean, I don't know how many of you have various friends in other companies and go to their Facebook wall, and that's all you see is just pictures and photos of product and whatever they're trying to get you to buy. But if you look at any one of our pages, we share our journey. We post our workouts, we share our struggles, we post healthy recipes, we host free groups to add value, and just to share our knowledge and help motivate and inspire people to make changes in their lives. That is what we do. And I know that sometimes it's a little scary posting those things on your Facebook wall, but if one post has the power to change one person's life, then making yourself a little uncomfortable is so worth it, because it is so amazing at what we do. I absolutely, I love it. I can't believe that we get paid to do this. I mean, it is really incredible. What we do is you really want to share who you are and your journey on your health, whether you're on a weight loss journey, whether you are on a journey to rediscover who you are. That is all. It's all about attracting people who are like you to you, and we really focus in on people who we connect with. Like for me, I am a stay-at-home mom. I have 5 kids. I live on a farm. So I really connect with those large family moms, with those agriculture moms, with the stay-at-home moms. So that's who I speak to. And so you don't have to try to market to everybody, but I think I'm kind of getting in on to the next slide. Okay. What if I don't have a big network of friends? No worries, because how we run our business is on social media. And whether you're using Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, I mean, you guys all know how many people there are on all those platforms. So you don't have to worry about your own friends list being really small. We help you to grow it. I have grown mine just by reconnecting with a lot of old high school classmates, and it has been so fun getting to know those guys after so many years. In fact, this summer we're celebrating our 20th high school reunion. So I can't believe we've been out of high school that long, but it's been really great reconnecting with everybody. John, oh, sorry, my 3-year-old is up and he's using the bathroom. So I'm really sorry if you hear bathroom noises. That's another part of this job is it is in real life. Like I said, I've got 5 kids, and so you never really know what happens on my videos. But getting back to what I was talking about. But you go and you connect with people that are like you. You join Facebook groups and you make friends that way. You connect with like old college friends, old high school friends. It doesn't matter if you start out with a small group of friends on your personal page. I think when I started, I had around 200 friends, and I have not let that stop me. So it's fine. You don't have to worry if you're shy and don't really do a whole lot. There's a coach on our team that I was just talking about this morning. We had a recognition for, and I remember when she started, she was kind of quiet and she was shy, but going through this journey, she has really opened up, and it's been so amazing watching her transform into this amazing coach that she's becoming. So we got you. You guys, when you join this team, you join a family, and you, sorry, and so you aren't left to wonder what in the heck you were supposed to do. We got you. And it's just, it really is an amazing experience. So I will hand it over to Michelle. Michelle, are you on?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, you're up.
Yay. Okay, sorry. Seems to be a every month thing for me. That I forget to unmute myself. So I'm Michelle. I'm one of the other coaches on the team, and what the slide here says, do you have to be at your goal weight? And absolutely not. What you do have to be is willing to share your journey along the way, because more people are going to relate to that. You know, we don't want somebody who is just there and not continuously working on themselves and working to be better than they were the day before, or working better at focusing on their nutrition. You're more relatable when you're real and raw, and if you're sharing your journey along the way, that's what's going to get people to connect with you. They're going to connect because they're going to see when you throw up a Transformation Tuesday or a Throwback Thursday photo, they're going to see how far you've come from when you started, which could have been 30 days ago, to now. And it's not only about your weight, those being comfortable and talking to people about what you're doing is more than just about weight. It's about how you feel and about your mental and emotional, and it's all about your mental, emotional, and physical transformation that you're going through. So when people are seeing that, they are going to connect, and that's what's going to help them to be more relatable to you and want to have you helping them with their journey. So those are just some things to keep in mind. And you know what? There was another gal in our group that threw up a transformation post today just to kind of get some input. And holy cow, you guys, she's been doing this for 3 years, and She's rocking it. Is she on here tonight, Sarah? Is that Kayla? Okay. Yeah. So you guys, it's about how far you've come and what you're doing. And that's what people are going to relate to. That's what people are going to see. And they're going to see it not only physically, but they're going to see it in how you present yourself, and how much more confident you get, and how much better you feel. And when you present yourself in front of somebody, they're going to see that you are a more confident person because you have been working on yourself. So, all right, you can go to the next one. Do you have to have a certificate or be an expert? Absolutely not. Our expertise that we have is by learning, and like Sarah said earlier, being a coach or being a student and always learning. You're constantly finding new information everywhere. We have podcasts, we have weekly national calls that the company does, where you learn so much information. So no, you don't have to be an expert on one thing or another. Granted, there are some people who know a heck of a lot more about Shakeology than they might know about counting calories, or, you know, I mean, that's just an example, but you get what I'm saying. But no, there's no personal training certificate. There's no 4-year degree that you have to be a coach. Anybody can do it. You know, like Katie said, she's a stay-at-home mom. And Katie, you're smart. I get that. I know you're smart, but but she has an ag degree. So that's nowhere near a personal training degree. But no, every walk of life is a coach. Stay-at-home moms, ag moms, healthcare moms, business moms, whatever. You name it, they're coaches. And they learn by doing research and digging up, you know, podcasts and calls to re-listen to where they learn their information. Certifications. There are certifications you can get through Beachbody. If you want to teach a live format, if it's something that you like, if you've done country heat and you like that, you can get certified to teach that to other people in your community. That's just another way to benefit your business. It's another way to draw more attraction to you. And when you know more about a platform and you're teaching it live, people trust in you and they'll believe you know what you're talking about, and they'll believe that you are in it for the long haul. But there's multiple different formats you can get certified in. There's not just any one. You can be certified in every single one if you want. They take time, but they attract people as well. So no college degree, no personal training certificate or anything like that is going to make you less of a coach than just being a mom or a wife or a sister or a daughter or a friend or whatever. We're all the same. And it's however you build your business is how much more successful you're going to be. So, like it says here, the only thing you have to have is heart, and to help someone become better versions of themselves, and to help them get the results that they're looking for. That's the only expertise that you need right there. So I think that's it.
Awesome. Well, thank you both for hopping on and sharing a little bit. You know, part of the reason that I asked them to hop on here and share a little bit is because, you know, these are objections that, you know, they or other coaches on the team have had before joining us. So, you know, it's really important. If you're thinking one of those things, or we're thinking one of those things, don't worry, like, you're not alone. Many coaches who are currently on our team have had those same thoughts before. So that's why we just kind of like to share a little bit of the truth behind some of those misconceptions that you might be thinking. So this brings us kind of to the end of our webinar for tonight. since we are running a little bit later here, what I'm going to do is just run through this slide real quick about how to join our team. And then I know I said I would open it up for a Q&A session at the end, but I want to be respectful of people's time. So what I'm going to have you do is if you have questions or follow up, any information we didn't cover, reach out to the coach that invited you here and she can further clarify anything that we might have missed. But if this is all sounding like something you think you might be interested in learning more about, once again, contact the coach that invited you. Like I said, she'll walk you through the enrollment instructions. And remember, if you have purchased a challenge pack in the past, $0 to sign up, like free. $0 to start getting 25% off your Shakeology. Pretty sweet deal. And if you haven't purchased a challenge pack or anything yet before, you could still have one last chance to do that when you sign up. So just keep that in mind in terms of sign up processes. Then we will get you plugged into our team page. This is our hub for kind of where everything goes down, from recognition to training, knowledge sharing, question asking and answering, and everything in between. You will be able to take advantage of some upcoming training. We're going to be kicking off a new training platform to help coaches get started next week, and you can take advantage of that. I will also interject here that, should you be deciding or thinking about joining our team, I'm going to put a shameless plug in here real quick while I have you guys on. If you are thinking about joining our team has an incredible opportunity coming up this Sunday. And the only reason I'm sharing a little spoiler about it tonight is because if any of you are thinking about joining our team, I want you to know about it, because the last thing I would want is for you to join our team on Monday and then hear us talk about it and realize you missed it when you were thinking about joining us all along. So maybe just to put a little extra incentive on you, that if you're thinking about doing this, to do it sooner rather than later. On Sunday night, we actually have the opportunity to have the CEO of Beachbody coming to speak to our team. Yes, our little small but mighty team. He is coming to chat with us, and every member of our team is invited to come and learn. He's going to be sharing a little bit about his story and kind of how he deals with adversity or negativity, how he continues to, keep his focus on the passion that he has for this business, even when life happens or when the going gets tough. So it's going to be a really positive, uplifting, extremely motivational, inspirational opportunity that we are very, very, very blessed and fortunate to have. So just shameless plugging that real quick. If you are thinking about joining us, we have a really, really cool event coming up Sunday night for our team. So if you're thinking about joining us, do it sooner than later. But like I said, I'm going to wrap it up here without doing a Q&A session live. But if you have outstanding questions remaining, please contact the coach that invited you here. She is more than knowledgeable to answer any more questions you have about coaching, about our team, about Beachbody, or anything in between. And she's also going to be able to help you get set up with your coach enrollment if you're thinking about joining us. So just wanted to say again, thank you guys for spending some time with us tonight, for hopping on this call. We really appreciate you being here. We would absolutely love to welcome some new members to our team with open arms. So we definitely hope to see some of you joining our team sooner rather than later here. So I, once again, thank you guys for joining us. Let me stop the recording here. So